Andy here, my cancer journey. This is part 2 of my 6-part vlog about how I nearly gave up the fight. I'm going to get straight into it because there's a lot to cover. Right, let's go. So everyone, had to get changed quickly, put on this t-shirt. Right, yeah, there's a charity that had this counsellor that came round to the ward and would try to talk to me about coming to terms with death, and I wouldn't talk to him at all. I refused any help that I could get from them, like in that way. They did help me with massages and relaxation therapy and stuff. That's the t-shirt, forced cancer support. They worked out of the hospital there, and they had a little place on the grounds, which was amazing. Yeah, wouldn't have been able to do it without them as well. I just wish that I had engaged, because I wouldn't have gone through what I'm talking about, but we learn, and it's made me stronger, so I'm still here. Right. Yeah, this counsellor, he just wanted to talk to me about like accepting death and coming to terms with it and stuff, and probably would have done quite a lot of what I did myself. I would have had the support if I'd engaged, but I just saw him as a bit of a grim reaper, some guy going around talking to people that were dying about accepting death. I didn't want to do that, because in my head I truly believed that talking to him would be accepting fate, that I was going to die, and I didn't want to do that. I wasn't prepared to accept that fate, even though the consequences of not talking to him made me go into a really dark spiral and start doing things that were really unhealthy, and I think affected my recovery and my health physically, because of my mental strength lowered, and that made my body weaker as well. It's a crazy time, and now I can look back, I can see all of these things, and these people that, like this counsellor, he's seen it all before. He knew best, and I didn't think that. I believed that I knew best for me. And I tell you what, like, if I'd have listened to the guy from there, I probably would have had it a lot easier. And yeah, it's a hard one. You do funny things when you're scared and death's looking you in the face. You do funny things and act in strange ways, but yeah, it's just part of the journey, isn't it? It's different for everyone. But yeah, I flat out refused any support, and yeah, just I spiraled completely to the extent where I actually did I did plan my own funeral, which that's mad when I think about it. I planned my own funeral. I wrote letters to people that saying goodbye and stuff. If there's anything that I can do today on this video is to tell you to engage with any support out there. There's so much on social media now that there wasn't when I was poorly, and it might have been easier for me to engage on social media rather than face to face and relate to people that were going through similar things. I didn't have that. There weren't people there going through similar things. I felt like a young person on an adult's ward, and I think I was exposed to a bit too much on that ward. And yeah, like in the last video, I said they put me into a room on my own. I think maybe that was because I was seeing too much death around me, I think. You know what I mean? I made friends with people and they died quite regularly overnight, which was hard to deal with. that's another reason why I didn't want to accept death, because I saw him talking to them, and then I put two and two together and assumed that they talked to him and accepted death, and then they died, which is not true at all. It was just some delusion that I had in my head. I mean, it's a hard subject to talk about, this one, and as I go into it, I'm realizing more and more how hard it is. Yeah, I'd say get on social media and try and find a page, a Facebook page. There's some out there that young people with cancer, testicular cancer support group. Again, I've mentioned these. They're great forums to go on there and meet people. Even if you just skim through and read people's stories and stuff and what's going on, you don't feel so alone in your journey. And it can be a really lonely journey if you let it be, but it can also be a really great journey in the way that you can meet amazing people and make amazing friends, and this can grow for you. Like it is growing for me now that I'm engaging. Now I'm growing, and I can, like I say, chucking the weights out of my rucksack. Yeah, I don't want to drain on, because there's a lot more to get into, and I don't want you to get bored of me. So yeah, that's all for today. If you'd like to watch more, then subscribe and hit the little bell icon, and you'll get regular updates of videos that I'm uploading. Like I said, this is part 2 of a 6-part series that I'm doing about this. So there's 4 more episodes to come on this, and it does go through the whole process of what I did to deal with it, and coming out the other side as well. How doing it the way that I did, it kind of helped me in the wrong way, but it got me through in the end. So stay strong, everyone, and keep fighting. Keep that. You can do it. You can do it. The sun's shining here. I'm gonna get out and do some exercise with my dog, and just a bit of therapy that I do. Get away and chill out. So tune in next time, and if you want to know anything, message me. I'll reply, and if you know what I mean, maybe we could set up some support somehow. I could pinpoint you in the right direction, and yeah, give just any support I can give. I want to, so hit me up. All right, lots of love. Peace out. Have a good day, everyone, and yeah, love you all. Stay safe.